Welcome to CAU-TV Newsbreak. I'm Danielle Saint-Vil. Over the next 10 years, the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan will cost American taxpayers more than $2 trillion. The Congressional Budget Office has estimated huge interest costs into consideration because the administration has financed combat with borrowed money. Congress gave Bush $600 billion for 2 years, with about $400 billion spent in Iraq. Bush is seeking another $196 billion for combat in both countries. Congress will likely debate that request. Clark Atlanta University's Art Gallery presented a panel discussion about African quilts. Quilting is related to time now in America. This is a visual art that young African Americans should know. Quilting started years ago by slaves to leave behind a piece of history with their family. This was brought from their African heritage to the New World. Miss Mary Twining explains the quilt connection between the African Americans and African heritage.
The garment I'm wearing now is an African connection. Some of the enslaved Africans did do weaving. They didn't get much of a chance to do it in the traditional way. It is very much in the West African tradition of kente cloth. You can see that these mini design units are sewn together, and then the maxi design unit strip are sewn together to make as large a cloth.
Stay tuned and hear what unlikely candidate has thrown his hat in the ring for the presidential race.
The mailbox and the traffic light. Both are ideas from the minds of African Americans. Support the United Negro College Fund, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Mom?
Dad?
How long should I wait for you?
If I'm at soccer practice.
What if something happens? Will you come get me?
There's no reason not to have a plan in case of a terrorist attack.
Should we go to the neighbor's house?
And some extremely good reasons why you should.
Can you tell me?
Talk to your family about what you would do in case of an emergency. For more information, visit www.ready.gov.
Comedian Stephen Colbert, host of the Comedy Central show The Colbert Report, recently announced he is running for president. Oddly, the talk show host has filled out applications for candidacy as a Democrat and as a Republican. According to the Washington Post, a Republican polling firm queried 1,000 people likely to vote in the 2008 primaries. In the Democratic polls, Colbert has taken 2.3% of the vote, putting him in 5th place among other candidates. However, he is placed last in the Republican polls behind every other candidate. Rapper T.I. was arrested for the violating of his parole. We asked students their thoughts and opinions about the situation.
Rapper T.I., also known as Clifford Harris Jr., was recently on the panel of BET's congressional hearing Hip Hop vs. America. Yet, several weeks later, the voice of hip-hop, T.I., was arrested. Let's see what AUC students thought. What do you think about T.I.'s music?
T.I. music represents like the South.
I'm a very big fan of T.I. I think that his music is real catchy.
I'm not really a rap person like that. I don't listen to rap that much, but I mean, it's cool. It's catchy songs.
Do you feel T.I. is guilty for this alleged crime?
Well, I mean, you're always innocent until proven guilty. But, I mean, if he was trying to get some guns and he had that stuff on him, stupid, guilty.
Is he guilty? I mean, if you want to talk about the ethics, bottom line, I mean, dude was around them automatics.
And the man got to be guilty. He got a wire on the man that got his voice and him talking about all the things he was trying to buy.
Thanks for tuning in to CAU-TV Newsbreak. Call in your comments and news suggestions to 404-880-8904. Join us weekdays at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. I'm Danielle Saint-Vil.